It's most questions I've ever written down for a Mel Gibson interview. Let's see. Okay. Need all twos over here and all close-ups on him. That's my daughter Michelle over there.
All right. You're rolling.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Did Mel Gibson, the director, ever shortchange Mel Gibson, the actor?
Yes.
Not let you have enough takes?
Uh-huh. That's right. Absolutely.
Did you complain to him?
No, I rationalized it. It was a logistical question. Of
Didn't hurt
time,
to
money,
perform.
and
That's right. I've heard Clint Eastwood talk about that, though. Don Siegel advised him, one of the few things that Don Siegel just told him to do, said don't allow yourself to be shortchanged as an actor,
yeah.
because you'll want to give the other stars better angles and more takes, and you're more nice because you are an actor. Don't shortchange yourself.
Yeah. Well, one runs out of, you know, patience with oneself, you know, and sometimes you do think, well, am I being indulgent here? Do I need this? Do I? And it was a 48-day schedule, and there was a lot to do. So I tended to, I didn't shortchange anything that I thought was really important, put it that way. I went for it, but some of the peripheral things that normally I may have been a little more indulgent with, I let go. It's just a question of what's important and what's not as important.
Who do you give credit to for giving you a good lesson in how to be a director? Because you did a great job in this movie. In fact, I was saying, wow, how did he do this in the first time? Because this was a tough movie. It's not an easy movie to go shoot. It's very emotional. And you have anybody you want to give credit to? Dick Donner, maybe? Or
I would say Dick and George and Peter and Roger and
just everybody you've ever worked with?
Yeah, I mean, it's a very, it's a wonderful job because directors have to collaborate with lots of people all the time, and I've collaborated with a lot of them. Mm-hmm. And being an actor, you become a component in the storytelling process, and the ball carrier, sorry, for the
mm-hmm.
For the guy who has the vision.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to kind of get into his mindset a bit and find out what he's trying to say so you can complement what he's doing. So over the years, I guess subliminally all this kind of stuff's gone, and I actually talked to Clint on the phone, you know. I said, what's it with this directing stuff? Because I was really, you know, like this. And he said to me, a lot of it's just subliminal. He said, you just don't worry about it. Didn't help, but but he's right. Mm. It is. It's a lot of it is in there, and you don't know it's in there.
Was it fun?
Yeah, I enjoyed it immensely. There were some very tough days,
yeah.
But hey, if some of them hadn't been tough, it wouldn't have been as good, you know.
You feel good when you see the final product up there, and the audience claps and cries and does all the things you want them to do?
Hey, if they do all that stuff, I'm as happy as hell because you know, the story worked, and your story worked. You're a storyteller, you know.
So really directing is really more gratifying than just acting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, indeed.
Because you get to see that whole final piece and things like that.
Well, yeah, so it's a lot more fun.
Have you ever been starstruck when you were first in the business? Did you ever see like some movie star at a premiere or something and you went, whoa, that's who I've always wanted to meet?
Yeah, when I was younger, that used to happen. I didn't know what to say and stuff like that.
Was there anybody in particular that just really...
Oh, God, just about anybody. It was a bit like that. So I just used to not say anything. In fact, I'd almost be rude as a kind of a defense mechanism. I'm sure people scratched their heads and wondered, well, he's an enigmatic young fellow. I wonder what his problem is. You know, I'm sure that it affected people that way.
But that was your way because you were shy. You just didn't know what to do with it.
I guess, yeah. I'd rather just hi and leave, you know. So.
I've always wondered, too, what kind of music do you listen to? You a cowboy or you listen to classical music or you rock and roll or what?
I listen to just about everything.
What'd you grow up on? Rock?
No, I didn't. I didn't grow up on rock. You know, I mean, one listened to the Beatles and the Stones and all that stuff. You know, in the 60s, 70s, and you know, the Eagles, all that. I love that stuff.
If you're in the car today, what station are you going for? What kind of music?
Oh, I go in for the station that plays like the 70s and 80s stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny, but you know, I'll go straight for that because that's what I remember. But you know, I achieved appreciation for country music when I was in Tennessee, and I didn't used to like it, but now I really like it. And and it's just one of those things, you require a taste for it. But classical music, I think, is probably where my love is. I think it's because that's what I was raised on from when I was a little kid. You know, from operas to you know, from Tchaikovsky to, or from, should I say, from Beethoven to Tchaikovsky. It was from B to T.
Well, we look forward to seeing you on Maverick. I can't wait to see that. Should be a fun movie.
Thank you.
Thank you. This was a great one. I love this one. All right.